Inmate overdoses, smuggled drugs, and questionable staff behavior has the Oklahoma County Detention Center making headlines in the last month.
Yeah, it's all part of the jail leadership's urgent push now to save lives. In this week's Eye on Safety, our Lisa Monahan sits down with administrators to discuss a recent crackdown.
No doubt about it, new leadership is taking a more active, aggressive approach to turn things around. And with us this morning, the men leading the effort, Interim CEO Paul Timmons and Chief of Security Greg Couch. Thanks for being with us. I think the first big question, we're seeing these headlines in the news. You've had the fentanyl-laced mail that you guys intercepted. There have been other undercover operations in recent weeks. Is it working? Do you feel like you're stopping these drugs from getting into the jail?
I feel like we are. We've got young investigators that are assigned to the Criminal Investigation Division, and they are being very proactive in making an effort to reduce the influx of contraband.
Absolutely. We know that there was a recent incident that involved an inmate death. It also involved the firing, the arresting, and the charging of one of your detention officers. What message do you hope that that sends to the public?
Hopefully that we take this job very seriously. Also want to send a message to the employees that this is a serious job, and we want people to take it seriously and just do what is required.
Obviously, the Criminal Investigations Unit working very hard. We know that sometimes contraband doesn't come in through the front door, it can come in with staff. What are you doing to prevent that?
So we work with our partner agencies, and we do searches, just random searches at the employee entrance, and we work with those agencies just like the undercover operation. I think it sends a message as well that about our employees there. One of the employees received information, he turned it over to the investigators, and they acted on it, and it resulted in several arrests. So we have good staff there, good people working there that want to do the right thing, and for those people that are employed there and maybe have questions or aren't sure about what they need to do or what should be done, hopefully it sends a message to those employees as well about taking care of business in the right way.
I know that the jail has been very vocal in the past about staffing shortages. What's being done to make sure that nothing slips through the cracks when it comes to safety measures when you're short-staffed? How do you go about recruiting folks?
So we talked about it before. We've reached out to other agencies like the Sheriff's Office here and the Police Department, and we're working with those folks as well as creating a partnership for those individuals that may be interested in a career in law enforcement. They can start at the jail at 18. That gives them some experience, and all we ask is they come and do us a good job, and if they decide they want to move on from the jail, we can give them a good recommendation to whatever agency they decide to apply for.
We want to bring in the Chief of Security here briefly. Tell us about the new technology before we're out of time here. I know that there's new technology monitoring the jail cells right now.
Yes, there is. We partner with a company out of Colorado Springs that actually is a contractor for the Space Force, so they're high-tech folks, and the technology is brand new. We're the only facility in the world that has it, and we're kind of working with them right now to kind of get it's a radar system. It's a 60 gigahertz radar, and we're working with them to try to fine-tune that so that we can detect heart rate and breathing rate from across a room.
That's fantastic. I know that we'll probably get an opportunity to see how that works in the very near future. We appreciate you guys being with us this morning. Thank you for the insight.
Thank you.
And if you have any questions for the jail or any other safety concern in the community, you can send us an email at ionsafety@griffin.news, and we'll get you some answers.